Hello and welcome to another awesome episode
I missed this.
of IVM Likes.
I missed
Can we get an applause going?
Yeah.
An applause going. Woo! We made it. And Zalak is now my co-host again. the memories.
Yes.
A lot of online Zoom calls and StreamYard recordings
Yeah.
with Zalak due to the pandemic. I'm your host, Antariksh Thakkar, joined by my co-host. I'm one of the co-hosts, joined by my co-host, Snayhil and Antariksh, and Zalak Shah is back on the pod. Hello, Zalak.
Hi.
And also joining us at the bus moment.
Yeah, I'm here as well. He breathes quite loudly, the sound engineer says.
Really? You get that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting.
What's up? I
Abbas
missed this.
Drakaris.
Yeah.
Dakaris.
Yeah. We were talking about the singer Abba before this and why the name isn't Abba.
who Snehil was not aware
Yeah.
of for some
भाई
reason.
1970
Or why is
के
it-
Can judge
My
him.
question is, why is it Abbas?
Because they couldn't find a band member with the names S, with the letter whose name started with S.
अरे मेरे को बता देते
Wait, is
You
Abba,
didn't even
is
know
the
about them
name
until
of the
5
band?
minutes
It's
back.
initials of the band member,
I
first
did not-
letter
I had
of the
no
band
idea.
members.
I did not know
yes.
that. Okay.
So,
Okay.
if Snehil was a part of it.
एग्जैक्टली
Yeah.
मेरे को बुला लेते
Exactly.
Only
मैं
if.
Abbas.
मैं ऐसा करता मैं ओ करके बन जाता बैंड
Yeah.
प्रकर्षण नहीं परकर्षण परकर्षण
Percussion.
Pradarsan.
Percussion. नहीं होता.
Uh,
Percussion. Okay. Zalak, you're joining us after a while. How long has it been? Like a month at least?
at
More than
least
a
a
month,
month
I
more
think.
than a month
Probably
I
more than a
guess.
month, right?
More.
You are not in the production team anymore. You are
Yes.
now part of our
Not.
video team.
Yes.
Oh. Wow.
Finally.
Wow. What is that like? Do you get to watch videos all day?
Yes, I do.
Like
I
just-
also do a lot of YouTube like
But
Abbas
videos.
does.
Oh.
For
okay,
research
wow.
purposes.
Yes,
though.
For
yes.
research
We only
purposes.
do
In
it
one
for
sentence,
research.
she ratted out both herself and Abbas. I do YouTube. Oh, like Abbas does. I'm not the only one who's doing this, guys. Relax.
I'm not the only one wasting time
Yes.
in office.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all of
I
us,
don't
dude.
think it's
The amount of time we waste in the office all day, I could get twice as much done working from home, which is not true, but prove me wrong. Let us work from home.
Yes.
अंतरिक्ष midway realized कि ऑफिस
Yeah,
पॉडकास्ट
yeah,
ही है
But Antariksh, you leave for home already by like 3 p.m. So
Yeah.
in a
yeah,
way-
that's not true. What
that is true
And
You
you
left
are
at 12
six.
yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was a special day. I had 100
Acha,
fever,
which,
okay,
is, which
guys.
is still better than
Thanks
Snehil.
for your fucking acknowledgement of my fever having.
It's getting old now. Antariksh. Like
Yeah.
in the beginning, we were
Get a new
concerned.
gimmick, Antariksh. You can't be the fever guy forever.
Forever, yeah.
हर डेढ़ हफ्ते में I think guys I'm not feeling
Yeah,
well
yeah, But
मैं
I still
एक
went home
हफ्ते
and
के work
worked.
from home पे
I still went home and worked, completed some shit because that's how dedicated I am.
lovely how
uh,
you yourself were hesitating in saying
Yeah,
yeah.
struggling to
Dude,
find the word dedication.
Nothing. Dedication is a difficult word to remember.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
and that was the problem with that sentence. Not that I'm lying, guys. Just starting off this episode, are we friends? Would we call each other friends or just colleagues and acquaintances?
अच्छा जस्ट फॉर कॉन्टेक्स्ट सडनली अंतरिक्ष ये सवाल इसलिए पूछ रहा है क्योंकि दिस पॉडकास्ट इज ऑन फ्रेंडशिप्स डे everybody
I mean, I thought that was a given.
Yeah.
It's the title of the
No,
episode.
Listener will be like, why is he sorting out
Yeah,
these
it's
issues
the title of the
on mic?
nobody is clicking on the
Exactly.
podcast and then be like, oh, but I don't know what they're talking about today. It's obviously friendship day, guys. Relax.
I would highly suggest you guys to watch the video version of this episode as well.
Oh.
Yeah, correct. It's all my act
Plugging
outs
her
and all.
department.
plugging her department
Yes.
now because
Of
numbers
course,
आएंगे
video.
nice.
No, can I give a
Right on.
hot take on this this question?
Yes.
I think,
the hot take is no, we're not friends.
Not exactly, but it's like the people you work with are the people you see
the most.
the most in a
Yeah.
given day, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 to 9 hours of
More
your
than your
time.
parents. I say family.
Parents
Yeah.
तो
More than my
मतलब
parents,
2 साल से नहीं देखा उनका मुंह.
क्या गंदा बच्चा
What
है
a great son. Yes.
But
Spoken like
yeah, so
someone who cares.
in like indirectly you are more aware of the lives of your colleagues than you are of people you call your quote unquote friends. So in a way, yeah.
So in a way, they're family.
But
They're closer
Antariksh,
than
I
family.
knew you before we started working together. I knew you as
You
a
got
comic.
me the job.
I got
You
you the
asshole.
job. Yes. Sorry for giving you employment and wealth.
But I remember.
Are you sure about wealth, Abbas?
I take that back.
But yes, we have
yeah.
known each other for a while.
Yeah, but like
And we have some
Snehil
good
or Zalak, I've only known for like 3 months.
Yeah.
But
हो गए 3
but-
महीने आपको आए.
हाँ मैंने मई में ज्वाइन किया था.
Wow, Snayhil
August
joined before
शुरू
you.
किया. Yeah.
Joined back. Abbas.
But yeah, now I feel like I know these people. I see these people more than I see my friends.
Snayhil definitely notices you, like, because just before this.
Whoa.
No, because
Snayhil.
because Snehil's like a big retort to something you had said earlier was, yeah, अगर headphone निकालोगे तो पता चलेगा ना. So he's like, he notices everything, huh? Like he like say things like, हाँ jacket से बाहर निकलोगे तो पता चलेगा. Just like stuff like that, okay? Like just taunts which are just there.
Can I share something? So last night Snehil messaged me कि tomorrow 11:30 we are recording.
Did he say,
I'm like,
भाई आप कल ऑफिस आ रहे हो?
something along
मैंने
those
तुम
lines.
तीनों को साथ में मैसेज किया था और तीनों को
I saw
अलग
it
अलग
very
लैंग्वेज
late.
में.
झलक को भाई बुलाया, भाई आप कल ऑफिस आ रहे हो?
वैसे तो बहुत politely बात की,
बहुत-
मुझे मैसेज
yeah.
किया, sorry
Always
if this is
Snehil's always
late.
polite, yeah.
Like no,
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 but
it's
He
11:30.
made it
chill.
unnecessarily emotional. Okay, so then he hadn't come to office for 2 days.
Yes.
So I replied
यार
back
आपकी
saying,
बड़ी याद आ रही है.
सुन, I was like, अरे तू अब तक नौकरी है तेरी? तू 2 दिन से ऑफिस नहीं आया, मुझे लगा तूने छोड़ दी. And then there was a pause. Okay, I could see 3 times Snehil typing.
Thinking of different responses.
And then came a reply. जब चला जाऊंगा ना तो आपको याद आएगा कि एक बंदा हुआ करता था. What? There was no need for this.
Wow, great.
Then clearly you're friends.
Yeah. So I would say yes.
Yeah.
To some extent, for the purposes of the recording of this episode of IVM Likes,
Yes.
we
For
are
sure.
friends.
Yeah.
And we'll talk more about being friends and our
Not
other
yet
friends.
family. though.
And just, not yet family. More acquaintance friendship, not family friendship yet. We'll get there.
Sure.
But all that is coming up on this episode. Friendship Day, friendship bands. Did we ever talk about friendship
Yeah,
bands?
let's talk about it.
All this coming up after this very short break. So please stay tuned.
Hello. It's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Probation Step Promotion Tak, Abhinav explains how global exposure can enhance your personality and career. On Future Proofing, Eklavya is joined by Garvita Gulati, the water girl of India. They explore how the worlds of Web3 and blockchain can help with sustainability. On Do What Floats Your Boat, Danish speaks to music composer and producer Mayur Jimani. They talk about his life as a musician on social media and the internet. On IVM Likes, Snayhil and Antariksh talk about the recently announced slate of movies and TV shows by Marvel Studios. And on a niche thing, Anish talks to Aili Sageti. She's the founder of the Intimacy Curator, and they discussed ethical non-monogamy and polyamory. Once again, everybody, remember we have amazing merchandise available. You can go to ivmpodcast.com/store or go to our website and you'll be able to see the link. Do check this out. Do buy some stuff. It really does help us out. Do remember, follow us on social media. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Also, if you're enjoying this show or any of our other shows for that matter, please do tell a friend. Remember, if you do tell a friend about a show and they listen to the show, you'll have somebody to talk to the show about. We'd really appreciate it also if you could give us a rating on whatever platform you're listening to us on. And finally, do remember we're also available on YouTube. A number of our shows are available as full video shows, but every show is available on YouTube. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors this week, both Lifestyle, Small Case, Capgemini, and Intel V Pro. Thank you so much for making this possible.
And we're back talking about friends and Friendship Day. We established before the break that we are friends. I finally can say I have 3 friends.
When you have to keep saying it, Antariksh.
I should just
हम दोस्त
the entire
हैं.
episode we should just say this the entire time. So each time a person says it, it diminishes the effect of being friends. So hey friends,
Hi.
were you ever in the culture of the friendship band?
Of course,
Yes.
bro. Of course.
Dude, I used to get very jealous because I would have friends who would have their fucking and they would show this off,
Yeah.
their entire hand
Yeah.
up to their shoulders.
Hmm.
One of them like even had like both fucking hands
Yeah.
taken with friendship band. I'm like, how many? We don't have enough people in the
I
class.
don't know that many people.
Yeah.
मेरी क्लास में एक लड़का था, वो घर से ना चेन वाले ब्रेसलेट्स लेकर आता था फ्रेंडशिप्स डे पे. ठीक है, वो
Expensive.
वो महंगे
महंगे
हैं।
वाले, ठीक है,
हाँ।
गोल्डन सिल्वर ऐसे करके लेकर आता था. एंड
और
देन
उनमें फ्रेंड्स लिखा होता था?
नहीं
नहीं,
वो
बस
सीधा वो अपने वो
bracelet
सलमान भाई टाइप जैसे ब्रेसलेट्स है ना, वो लेकर आता था. एंड वी वर लाइक कि भाई अपन तो वो लिव स्ट्रॉन्ग वाले आते थे, याद है?
हाँ, correct.
वो अपन
Ribbon.
हाँ अपन वो लेके घूम रहे होते थे. वो
Yeah.
लाता था चेन वाले बैंड्स. तो सबको होता था कि उसका फ्रेंडशिप बैंड चाहिए. तो जिस दिन सबको पता था ना कि हाँ ये फ्रेंडशिप डे आने वाला है, एक हफ्ते
Start
बाद
being,
ये
hey buddy, how have you been? I haven't talked to you in the last 355 days.
वो चेन वाले बैंड लेकर आएगा, तो हमें वो वाला 15 रुपए का मिल रहा है, बाहर जाके खरीद सकते हैं।
तुझे
नहीं,
मिला कभी?
हाँ ब्रो,
ओह,
क्योंकि
तो संभाल के रखा हुआ है?
Validation?
Oh, is that the one you're still wearing? Oh, no. You do look like you are always wearing friendship bands to some extent, Snehal.
this
yeah.
actually is a friendship band.
Oh, because that's a Friends TV show ka band.
That's Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's Michael Jackson. Okay, that
Oh.
looked like the
चश्मा
Wow.
चेंज
font
कर
of-
लो।
He died, bro.
हाँ?
But he died. Why
Yeah,
did he?
bro.
Also, he
give you
wasn't
a-
your friend.
And if he was, then
Yeah.
well,
Then you were into
I would-
questionable things. Yes.
Yeah. But were you? Did you have people in class who would go and give the friendship band to the teacher?
Yeah,
And
bro.
it would
Of
be
course.
so awkward.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
of
Because
course.
now, dude, now I know that. Oh shit! Now I'll have to offer the teacher a friendship band. और मेरा
Yeah.
मैं 10 ही लाया हूँ, you know. I did
Yeah,
future
even
plan
I
and
used
shit.
to count.
Yeah, I used to count like I have like this friend. And then
Yeah.
कोई बचे तो बच्चे कुछ लोगों को दे देंगे.
Yeah.
You know?
ब्रो एक वो होता है ना कि आपकी स्कूल में ऐसा एक दो ऐसी
Yeah.
सुंदर टीचर्स होती हैं जिसके ऊपर सब पूरा स्कूल क्रश
Crush
कर रहा
करता
होता है।
है, हाँ।
Yeah.
सबसे ज्यादा फ्रेंडशिप बैंड्स
हाँ.
उन्हीं दो टीचरों के पास।
Dude,
Every guy
बाकी
would go to that
Yeah.
teacher and
the
be
rest
like,
of the teachers are just getting
Nah.
complexes like fuck. Nobody thinks I'm even friendly.
No, but
Like,
in,
what?
there was one teacher, not one, multiple teachers who would just outright refuse it,
Yeah.
saying, "Excuse me, I'm not your,
In
I'm
fact,
not
they
your
would
friend."
take it away.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
my
yeah.
Okay,
school.
that didn't happen with us.
Bro,
Friendship
मेरे-
bands are
we
not
had-
allowed.
We had
मेरे-
human teachers.
मेरे
And
स्कूल में
humane.
मेरे स्कूल में एक चुकी क्लास टीचर थी जिसकी जो बहुत सुंदर थी। तो क्या अब ना ब्रेक के जस्ट
Can you wait? Can you make, can you make that sentence more sexist?
इसमें सेक्सिस्ट
He's
क्या
just,
था?
he's
I'm
just
just
being
joking, dude.
appreciative.
या वो
Yes.
बहुत सुंदर थी टीचर।
Okay, okay,
जैसे
okay.
आप बहुत स्मार्ट हो।
Okay, so not
अब
true.
मुझे सुंदरता
So
पे
not
डाउट
true.
हो रहा है।
So not true. Okay, fair.
तो अब पता है अब फ्रेंडशिप डे आया तो सारे उसके पास जाके उसको फ्रेंडशिप बैंड दे रहे हैं और ब्रेक के जस्ट रिसेस होता था ना उसके जस्ट बाद और मेरा मैथ्स का पीरियड था और हम लोग बैठ गए जो जिन्होंने नहीं देने थे फ्रेंडशिप बैंड
हाँ.
वो आगे बैठ गए एंड धीरे धीरे हर 2 मिनट में एक बच्चा आ रहा है ब्रेक के बाद तो टीचर गॉट पिस्ड तो शी इज लाइक आधी क्लास जब आधी ज्यादा भर गई तो शी इज लाइक आ गए सारे आई नो तुम उस क्लास के आगे लाइन क्यों आगे खड़े रहते हो रिसेस के बाद बट मैथ्स भी इम्पोर्टेंट है फ्यूचर तुम्हारा इससे बनेगा।
Wow.
What did that teacher teach?
वो हमारी
Maths?
टीचर ही नहीं थी
Oh.
वो तो किसी दूसरे
बस crush था तुम्हें।
बस
हाँ,
क्रश था।
हाँ।
हाँ that was like मतलब पता
Nice.
हर टीचर को
हाँ।
Have you?
Yeah, I think all teachers know that there's one hot teacher in the school.
I mean, how can you not? They have
How can you
eyes.
And there were also, especially in co-ed schools, if a girl came and tied you a friendship band,
Friendship band.
then other boys बोले तेरे को पता है ना लड़की अगर लड़के पे ऐसे धागे पे हाथ पे धागा बांधे तो क्या मतलब होता है अब तू उसका भाई बन गया है।
कौन से
Oh,
स्कूल में
never happened.
What trolling? What next level of
कौन
trolling?
से स्कूल में हो रहा है
So you know,
Yes.
I remember at one point I had given up on buying friendship bands. I was like, dude,
I don't
was
have
thinking,
friends.
I would just take rolls of ribbon and tie it around a person, cut it. Take this friendship band.
But
Take it around, tie it around,
that's
cut.
very cost effective.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is.
it is
that
because
is.
even I've done this, and what I used to do is I used to take those ribbons and
Yeah.
जो मेरे close friends थे, what I used to do is
Best
write their
friend,
names,
right there. Oh, I
write
thought-
their names with pen or marker on that ribbon
Nice,
and
that's
tie it
good,
so that
that's good.
customized. And then
Customized, yeah.
there was this one
Wow.
point where I got bored of friendship bands and ribbons and all that, so I bought rings. It's very
Oh, the
cute.
friendship
wow.
rings.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it has
nice.
friend written on it. I say.
Oh. It says friend.
Friend only.
That's the only one I have.
अगर ऑन टॉप ऑफ योर हेड आपका कोई ऐसा बेस्ट फ्रेंड है जो आपका हमेशा पार्टनर इन क्राइम रहा हो बस इतना ही सवाल था
You want me to say the name or something?
हाँ मतलब
Like,
ऐसे
I have a
Why
friend.
not? Is he
I have
on the
a-
run?
I have a friend
from the
Siddharth
cops?
Verma.
अगर
Siddharth
अगर
Verma.
वो छुप नहीं रहा है पुलिस से
If you're listening, Siddharth Verma, get in touch. We haven't talked in a while. No, he's one of my closest friends, and some of the wildest, craziest things. He was always the guy I would. So I used to always be the ruckus maker in the class because always
Hmm.
cracking jokes and making other people laugh and all. Surprisingly, I know. But we would, because of that, we would always be made to sit in the back of the class. Okay, we would disturb the class and you're in front, you go
Huh.
sit at the back. So
Mm.
teachers don't realize backbenchers just have more freedom to be
Yeah.
louder and more
No, but
obnoxious.
Teachers do that for their convenience.
Yeah,
It
I
would
don't want to
Ah,
acknowledge these
whoever
people.
is making ruckus will be at the back, so
Yeah.
this area will be free. That's
So
all.
he was literally my partner. We would get punished together, and go to the washroom together and all that.
वाह
Those are the days.
punish together और दूसरा जो
Yeah.
बताया example go to washroom
Yeah,
together.
yeah. after every lecture, we would go to the washroom.
Punish together is a trademark. Like,
Yeah,
agar
yeah.
if one of you gets punished, then you want to join your friend outside. Then you would
Hmm.
deliberately fuck up
Yeah.
so that the
Yeah.
teacher will be go join your friend outside.
हाँ, like मस्त है.
Once, out of a class of 35, 17 of us got
Punished.
because the word we got punished for being late to a physics lecture because we were all playing basketball for half an hour into the lecture.
Oh.
Okay, and so our punishment was that you can't participate. We were practicing for our sports day.
क्या चल
Okay?
रहा है?
And the teacher said, no, now you can't participate in the sports day only. You 17 of you can't participate in the
But
sports day.
basketball, you will need 10 people, 5 on each team. Why were 17 of you
And
playing basketball?
भाई reserves भी थे
bunking,
ना.
यार.
Reserves
We
भी
were just
थे
bunking. We didn't want to go to the physics lecture.
Okay.
And so we couldn't play. And that was it. I forgot what the point of the story was. I was going to make another connection. but I
This
forgot.
just became a punishment podcast
Yeah, I just forgot
for
about
2
it.
minutes.
Yeah.
अब्बास भाई आपका जो जमाना याद हो आपको.
लात मारूंगा यार.
Can you tell us
हमारे
about the-
जमाने में जब झाड़ के नीचे पढ़ा करते थे हम.
what were the 1700s like?
Amazing. When I was in school, video games were a new like addition
Yeah.
in our
Yeah, this
lives.
is true.
क्या बात कर
And,
रहे हो? तो मेरे टाइम
हाँ.
पे भी न्यू ही था.
There was one a new student who had taken admission.
Hmm.
He'd come from the Gulf. So
अच्छा.
matlab he was relatively a little more well off than us. And he had a Sega console, which
अच्छा.
none of us had.
Hmm.
तो
Oh,
वो
cool.
ना वो
Yeah.
गेम्स की बातें किया करता था बहुत कि ऐसा game और
Mario.
वैसा game. Mario and Sonic was the Sega
Sonic,
game.
correct,
अच्छा.
yeah.
तो उसके जोश में आके फिर मैंने भी ले लिया कि मैं भी लूंगा सेगा का गेम. So then we weirdly became like video game buddies, where we would just only talk about video games with each other and piss off everybody else because they're like, you're talking
क्या
about
बात
things we
करते हो?
don't have.
Yeah.
so
भाई
that
मेरी
was our
क्लास में मेरी
bonding,
क्लास में एक बच्चा था. उसने ना उस टाइम PSP आया था नया नया.
हाँ.
तो उसने PSP लिया और एनुअल डे पे वो PSP ले आया.
अरे,
स्कूल में.
bad
हाँ.
idea.
टूट
और
गया.
भाई नहीं तो
हम्म.
PSP लेकर आया एंड देन पूरी क्लास के आगे शो ऑफ कर रहा है कि PSP है. उसके ऊपर वो WWE का कोई गेम खेल रहा है एंड सब जेलस हो के रखे हैं कि भाई ये क्या है जो ऐसा चल रहा है. टीचर आती है आगे कहती है कि हे यहाँ पे ये क्यों मतलब सारे ऐसा
Confiscate.
हाँ क्या हो रहा है. तो
Hilarious.
ही इज लाइक एवरीबॉडी इज लाइक मैम ये देखो वो देखो. कह रही दिखाओ प्रिंसिपल के पास. PSP उसका दिखाओ के चक्कर में कहती है वो लेट मी सी एंड देन टुक इट टू द प्रिंसिपल.
हाँ.
उस बेचारे का जो आधे घंटे का फेम था
हाँ.
और उसके बाद जो पूरे दिन के रोने में बदला है.
बेचारा dude. The teachers are damn fucked up.
I don't think उसको 12th तक भी वो
Yeah.
PSP वापस मिला.
वो मिला ही नहीं वापस?
हाँ वो गया कॉन्फिस्केट.
अरे
9th में कॉन्फिस्केट हुआ था.
I'll tell you a story from my boarding school. It is along very loosely
you were
along
in
the same lines.
boarding school. I didn't
I was in
know
boarding school
this.
for 2 years.
Okay.
9th and 10th standard.
Hmm.
I was in Panchgani at a school called
Ah.
Sanjeevan Vidyalaya.
Okay.
Whatever, doesn't matter.
Where you'd be
But-
like माँ क्या इतना
Yes.
बुरा हूँ मैं माँ.
So in boarding school, we weren't allowed to keep phones, as you can imagine, right?
Hmm.
Phones are not allowed. And what would happen is, so I was in 9th standard, my brother was in 11th standard in the same boarding school.
Hmm.
So he had a phone with him, which he used to hide in his cupboard and all, and get it out at night if we want to call home or something. Or something. You know, we need something sent to us from home, we would call at night or whatever. And Diwali holidays were approaching. So a friend of mine, Ankit Gundecha, I can say his name. Ankit Gundecha wanted to make a call to his dad because at first he had thought, no, I'll stay back for the 15-day Diwali vacation. I'll just stay back in the boarding school only. I don't feel like going back home. But then he changed his mind. He wanted his dad to book a ticket to Bombay from Panchgani. So he, at like 1 o'clock at night, he comes to my brother and me. We're talking to our mother, and he says, "Hey, can I make a call to my dad?" We're like, "Yeah, sure." He makes a call to his dad. His dad don't pick up. Okay, he calls twice or thrice more. His dad still doesn't pick up. He finally sends a text message. Okay, hey dad, this is Ankit. Call me back ASAP when you see this. Okay, and whatever. Like this is 2 o'clock at night. The dad is not picking up, probably asleep or something. So like we also went to sleep. Went to our dormitories. Went back to sleep. At 6 in the morning. At 5 in the morning, we are woken up by our dorm door being bashed open by our headmaster Pandey sir. Okay, he comes in, Ankit Gundecha, get out here right now. Okay, Ankit's like freaked out, like I don't know what happened. Like already, boarding school teachers hit. We got hit a lot in boarding school. So like Ankit is probably thinking like, dude, what did I do 5 o'clock in the morning? I don't want to get hit. So yeah, Ankit, good to get out here right now. Ankit goes out slowly, okay, and comes back in 2 minutes and tells me, dude, so my dad called the principal because he freaked out thinking my son has been kidnapped. Because sends a message, okay, hey, call me back ASAP, this is urgent, and then doesn't pick up the call for the rest of the night. Where did he get the phone? How did my son have a phone with him anyway? Okay, so dad freaked out, calls out the principal like, dude, what the fuck, right? And we got into a lot of trouble, as you can imagine. But then friends are friends. And I still talk to the guy. Gunde, you're still out there somewhere.
ये ऐसा जो रायता फैला देते हैं ना घर वाले कभी कभी
Dude, terrible. That's one of the worst things ever, dude.
अरे जब तुम्हें
Dude,
मालूम
हमारा
है
फोन भी गया, dude. हमारा फोन गया.
जब तुम्हें मालूम है कि बोर्डिंग स्कूल में अलाउड नहीं है, एक तुम्हारे बच्चे ने कहीं से तुम्हें
Yeah.
मैसेज कर दिया है, तुम काहे प्रिंसिपल को फोन करके बताओगे कि देखो मेरे बच्चे के पास ना फोन है.
He freaked out, dude. He freaked out. He thought his son had been
Yeah, but
kidnapped
he
or
thought
something.
his son has been kidnapped. Dude.
Or something.
अरे पर फोन भी तो गया ना फिर बाद में.
Yeah,
तो
that's true.
जान भी
That's
तो होनी
true.
चाहिए ना फोन पे बात
Yeah.
करने के
But he
लिए.
would have made it like very sly.
हाँ
Like,
कि
मुझे
मेरे बेटे
बच्चे
से
की
मेरी
याद आ
बात
रही है,
करा
मुझे
दो
tuition
मेरे
आ रहा
को.
है,
हाँ
there.
अरे एक तो बाप लोग को सीआईडी दिखाओ पहले तो.
Yeah,
यार
that's true. That's true.
कैसे कैसे ऐसा स्लाई होना.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have anything
but,
like that where you got in trouble together as friends and all?
Bro,
Yes.
always. So there's this friend of mine, Kashish करके एक मेरा दोस्त है.
हाँ.
And मेरी जितनी, so I have all the stupid ideas जो मैं उसके सामने ऐसा प्लांट करता हूँ. एंड वो पहले मुझे 10 गालियां देगा कि क्या चूती आइडिया है, ये है वो है. एंड देन फोन काट देगा और 5 मिनट बाद फोन करके बोलेगा करना है क्या सच में. सो वंस व्हाट हैपेंड वाज वी वर बीबर का कॉन्सर्ट होना था मुंबई में.
किसका?
बीबर का कॉन्सर्ट होना था मुंबई में. रिमेंबर मुंबई में
This is like
just
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber का कॉन्सर्ट हुआ था. It was 2016. Yes. It was
DY Patil
2016.
Stadium.
Yes, yeah, DY Patil Stadium. So what happened was मेरे एग्जाम्स चल रहे थे and I wanted to attend Bieber का कॉन्सर्ट. उस टाइम पे पर्पस आई थी, एल्बम नहीं and I think Purpose is one of the best
Okay.
albums.
We don't need your critical lens on this. Guy who doesn't know ABBA promoting Bieber music.
So anyway, so I called Kashish. I was like, चलना है क्या?
But Kashish is a guy.
Yeah, bro.
Usually it's a girl's name,
कोई
right?
नहीं.
Okay. Never
अपन
mind.
कोई नहीं.
इस बारे में
Kashish,
ये टच टॉपिक.
Don't let Abbas bring you down like this.
I have a
You're a
similar
man. You're a
story.
manly man.
But
Kashish.
we'll come to that
ठीक है.
later.
So I called him and I'm like, bro, चलना है क्या?
हाँ.
कहता है पागल है क्या चूतिया, मुंबई में एग्जाम चल रहे हैं,
75
ये है वो है.
tickets
अच्छा तू दिल्ली में था?
हाँ मैं दिल्ली में था.
Oh, okay, हाँ.
So-
Tickets कितने की थी यार?
4,500.
Oh, that's not bad.
ठीक है. So I was
Cheaper
like,
than Lollapalooza.
yeah,
early bird.
चलना है, ये चलना है, वो चलना है. He
हाँ.
abuses the fuck out of me and then he cuts the call and then we meet for an exam and he's like, तू सच में चलने को कह रहा था क्या? हम लाइक हाँ चलते हैं ना. कहता है घर पे क्या बोलेगा? मैं कहा वो देख लेंगे, क्या करना है. तो हमने टिकट बुक करा ली, हम सब रेडी हैं, पैकिंग वैकिंग कर ली. अब घर पे पता नहीं क्या बोलना.
Wait. In college, you had money to book a flight.
He's
हाँ
rich,
Bombay.
bro.
मैं फ्रीलांस करता.
Yeah,
अरे
he's rich.
फ्रीलांस
Oh,
करता था मैं, ठीक है,
oh,
हार्ड एंड
ऐसा,
मनी.
ऐसा.
तो
हाँ,
जो मैंने बीबर पे खर्ची. बट एनीवे, सो मैंने अपने दोस्तों को बोला, इज लाइक हम छोड़ाएंगे एयरपोर्ट एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. तो घर पे आई टोल्ड कि मैं अपने एक दोस्त के घर जा रहा हूँ और मैं एक हफ्ता उसी घर रुकूंगा बिकॉज ग्रुप स्टडी, क्योंकि हमारा जो पेपर है वो बहुत डिफिकल्ट
Don't
है.
tell me your
Wow.
parents fell
Bro,
for it.
Of course they did.
Bro, they did
Yeah.
actually. So what happened
Dude,
was
parents want to believe their child
Yeah,
is very
a week
studious.
of group study.
a week
Yeah.
of group study. I was like, I'll go there. So
Yeah.
What
my dad
bullshit,
was like,
anyway.
okay.
हाँ.
So सब सॉर्ट है, टिकट विकेट बुक है और मैं फ्लाइट लेके निकल गया एयरपोर्ट पे. फ्लाइट लेकर आया, इधर आया, कॉन्सर्ट अटेंड किया. नेक्स्ट डे
you know what would be
आईपीएल का
hilarious?
मैच था.
You know what would be
Just-
hilarious? If NDTV is reporting on Justin Bieber and Snayhil is
Snayhil
dancing in the
comes up.
background.
We are doing group study here.
जस्ट उसके ना अगले दिन आईपीएल का मैच था.
So you literally got down at the airport and went straight for the concert.
Went straight for
Okay,
the concert.
हाँ.
तो हम अगले दिन आईपीएल का मैच था तो अपन आईपीएल देखने चले गए. स्टेडियम में पापा का फोन आया जो मुझसे मिस हो गया.
हाँ. उन्होंने सोचा तू किडनैप हो गया.
नहीं
Oh, he called up the friends.
no.
हाँ,
So
हाँ.
what happened was वो कट
Saw
हो
you on
गया.
TV.
और
Saw you
वो
on TV.
मैडम जो थी वो मराठी में बोल रही.
Oh.
जिस नंबर को आप संपर्क करना चाह रहे हैं वो अभी फोन नहीं ले
व्यस्त
पा
आहे.
रहे, वो व्यस्त आहे बोल दी।
हाँ.
ठीक है, अब वो व्यस्त आहे बोली और मेरा बाप कह रहा कड़का दूंगा मैं, ये व्यस्त आहे का बोल रही है। He did his research in like 5-7 minutes and I called my dad. He
Freaked
cut,
out.
उन्होंने फोन काट दिया।
He's doing the same thing now to you.
ठीक है, and then I called my mom again and I'm like, what happened? He's like, he got to know. And
Your
now-
mom knew that
Yeah, my mom knew.
Oh.
He's like, he got to know and now you're gonna
Face the consequences.
yeah, face the
हाँ.
consequences. तो
But wait, your mom was already knew. She knew that you were
हाँ, तो
going
she
to get
didn't
it.
tell his
तो
dad. no?
nobody told my dad ना, that was the point.
I mean, but the mom at the end came here, okay, I knew, I let him go, and that's it.
नहीं
I don't
मे-
think
मे-
it works.
मेरे
that
घर के डायनामिक्स
What are you
थोड़े से
Someone
अलग
was
हैं।
talking about being sexist a couple of minutes
ये देखो,
ago. Like, मम्मी को लेना चाहिए तब ले.
Dude, I'm
So-
empowering the woman in this relationship.
So the fuck all thing that happened was my dad got to know that I went with Kashish. He called his parents.
Oh,
And
damn.
like,
Oh, great.
ये
That has happened to me.
ये
as well,
ये
something
चल रहा है and now both of us are in trouble
Yeah.
and दोनों को पता नहीं अब वापस कैसे जाएं। So वापस गए, सबको घर पे साइलेंट ट्रीटमेंट मिल रहा है, पेपर वेपर निकल गए and then I went to my dad. I was like, पापा पॉकेट मनी।
like
सारे तो खर्च कर रहा है तुम बीबर के कोक पे.
And then he's like, इसीलिए देता हूँ मैं तुम्हें पॉकेट।
of course, of
I'm
course.
like, okay,
तो taunt तो करना ही है.
of course, of
Yeah, of
course.
course.
Bro, till date, it's been 5-6 years now. Till मैं permanently मुंबई शिफ्ट हो गया।
Wow.
Till date,
your dad still doesn't talk to you.
I get this thought and I'm like, अगर मैं तुम्हें उस टाइम इतने ताने नहीं मारता तो तुम कैसे सीखते कि बाप से कभी झूठ नहीं बोलना।
Oh, God. Crazy.
That and once
We
what
can,
happened?
we can use this clip for the Father's Day episode.
No,
Next one.
Yeah.
ये काट दूंगा मैं सारा।
When is Father's Day again?
Didn't it just go
It just
by?
went by. No,
हाँ,
we
it was
talked about
in
it.
June.
Yeah,
Next year.
So once again, so मेरी girlfriend
But
से
then
मेरी
what was Kashish's like reaction to all this?
So कशिश का ना क्या सीन है? I am very हाँ जी पापा, ओके पापा, ये पापा वो पापा घर पे।
He's like, अबे क्या है बे?
हाँ, तो कशिश मोस्टली लाइक अरे मैं कर लूंगा ना, आप चुप करो टेंशन।
Okay.
ठीक है,
Oh,
तो
right.
उसके घर पे
Right.
इतनी दिक्कत हुई नहीं जितनी मेरे घर पे तो 6 साल से चल रही है अभी तक ये दिक्कत। सो दैट इज आई थिंक वो मेरे सारे ऐसे स्टूपिड प्लान्स में ना ऐसा अग्री कर भी लेता बिकॉज इज लाइक मैं कर लूंगा हैंडल, घर पे कोई
Yeah.
दिक्कत नहीं है। वंस आई वाज लाइक सो मेरी उस टाइम पे द गर्ल दैट आई वाज डेटिंग वो लड़ाई वड़ाई हो गई तो शी वेंट टू सम हिल स्टेशन अपने वेके होम में, ठीक है,
my God.
विदाउट
The
मीटिंग
scorn in your voice in
ठीक है,
her vacay home.
whatever, ठीक है, अपने तो नहीं है।
हम तो सिर्फ बीबर देखने जा रहे हैं.
So I set up Kashish for this. I was like, bro, दिल्ली में काफी गर्मी नहीं हो रही? He's like, हाँ हो तो रही है, बड़ा ये है, पसीना है, ये है, वो है, मूड खराब है, इसमें पड़ा रहता हूँ।
हाँ.
शिमला चलना है क्या? शिमला क्यों जाएंगे? ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे। अगेन कट द फोन 10 मिनट बाद
जाना
कैसे
है?
जाएंगे? सोचना कैसे जाएंगे? I'm
I
like,
like how Kashish gives it a
Yeah,
thought.
yeah.
After
yeah,
cutting
bro,
the phone.
he does that and then he
he
calls
convinces himself. कि
himself, हाँ, मैं
अच्छा ही idea
convince
है.
नहीं करता हूँ। तो then हम लोग गाड़ी वाड़ी ली, चले गए घर पे, बोला थिएटर प्रैक्टिस है।
एक हफ्ते की theater
I
practice.
need Snayhil's excuses.
For one week theater practice at my friend's place.
Group study,
हाँ.
theater
अरे
practice.
थिएटर उसके घर पे ही तो है.
घर पे थिएटर प्रैक्टिस है, एक ही दिन का ट्रिप किया था, ये जाएंगे सरप्राइज करेंगे, मिलेंगे, वापस आ जाएंगे। अब ये मुझे पता है कि मैं क्यों जा रहा हूँ शिमला, उसे नहीं पता।
Oh, wow.
Oh shit.
अब रास्ते में चंडीगढ़ हाईवे पे मैं कह रहा है, ब्रो वैसे तेरा एकदम से शिमला जाने का प्लान कैसे बना? मैं कहा ब्रो एक्चुअली जो बात है ना,
तू बस मेरे को ड्राइव कर रहा है. Wow.
एंड देन भाई शिमला माल रोड पे जो उस दिन बंद थी, बाय द वे,
Oh. So you couldn't reach Shimla? Oh, what a disaster.
we reached there, so वहाँ पे he's like bro, अब पूरे चंडीगढ़ से लेके शिमला तक को उसने मेरे को सिर्फ गालियां दी क्योंकि
Of
मैं उसे झूठ
course.
बोल के लेके आ रहा
How many hours?
हूँ। It's like 3.5 hours.
Oh,
That's not
ठीक है.
bad,
yeah,
It's from here to Pune. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
ये कर दी ना।
that's Shimla for us.
हाँ,
Okay.
तो anyway, तो वहाँ जाके and now अब it's just that मैं इतना shameless हो चुका हूँ कशिश के साथ। I'm like ब्रो अभी वो आधे घंटे में मिलने आ रही है, जब तक मैं पार्किंग ढूंढता हूँ तो मेरे लिए एक गुलाब ढूंढेगा क्या?
यार, I want to meet Kashish and apologize for you.
Hey, that's a good friend, yeah. Like,
एक
that's a good
बन
friend.
एक बंद मॉल रोड पे वो बेचारा
गुलाब
मेरी
ढूंढ रहा है।
गर्लफ्रेंड के लिए गुलाब
गुलाब
को
ढूंढ
ढूंढ
दोस्त मेरे दोस्त की फ्रेंड की गर्लफ्रेंड के लिए मेरे को गुलाब चाहिए।
सो ऐसी ऐसी कई स्टोरीज उसको मुझे युवराज को खेलते हुए देखना था, तो मैं उसे मोहाली ले गया किंग्स 11
Oh my
पंजाब का
God.
मैच देखने के लिए।
What a great story. Anything with you, Zara? Did you
For
have any
me,
incidents like this where you got in trouble together? Some
I
shenanigans, you guys lied at. Have you lied at home?
I don't.
You've never lied at home?
Who do you think she is, Snehil?
Yeah.
एक्चुअली आजकल मैं ये कशिश को ये लोलाला पूजा के लिए आने के लिए कन्विंस करने का ट्राई कर रहा हूँ कि ब्रो देख मुंबई आएगा तो देख बहुत बढ़िया कॉन्सर्ट है। एंड इज लाइक ब्रो मैंने तो इतने गाने सुने नहीं है, शॉन मेंडिस इन सब के। मैं कहा लिंक मैं भेजता हूँ तेरे को, तेरे पास है 4 महीने, सुनता रहे इनको रिपीट पे।
तू फैन हो जाएगा,
तू
टेंशन मत
फैन
ले।
हो जाएगा 4 महीने तक,
टेंशन मत
फिर
ले।
हम अटेंड करेंगे साथ में। एंड अगेन ही इज गिविंग इट अ थॉट।
Maybe you'll get a call later today.
Yeah.
And I'm
Chal na hai
hoping
kya?
Kashish bro please।
So, Zara,
Yeah. So my elder sister, she's been in trouble a couple of times. So my parents are used to that.
oh,
So after
nice.
that, I never had to lie ghar pe to do anything. So whatever I did, even I have to come at 5 in the night or go like for a weekend with my friends, they always knew about it.
Oh yeah, so
And
your parents are chill. You never had curfew problems and all.
No.
You had curfew problems
Bro,
till I was
हाँ,
like 20 or something.
I also had
Yeah.
ये कर्फ्यू प्रॉब्लम। मेरे को मूर्थल मालूम है आप लोग को? दिल्ली के पास एक जगह है मूर्थल, वहाँ पे सुखदेव का ढाबा है, पराठे बहुत फेमस है वहाँ के।
Oh,
Which is like यही हाईवे पे ही है, करनाल हाईवे पे ही है, towards चंडीगढ़।
Okay.
And it's super famous,
Okay.
super famous, 24 hours open. So मैं कभी नाइट आउट पे नहीं गया था। एंड मेरे को एक्चुअली बिगाड़ने वाला कशिश ही है, उसी ने ही स्टार्ट किया था मेरे को। मैं गुड बॉय की तरह 11 साढ़े 11 नानी के घर रहता था, तो 11 साढ़े 11 सो जाना, सुबह 7 बजे उठ जाना, ऐसा सीन था। सो वन रैंडम डे ही इज लाइक तू कभी नाइट आउट पे गया क्या? आई एम लाइक नहीं, आई एम वेरी एलियन टू दिस कॉन्सेप्ट। तो ही इज लाइक चल मूर्थल चलते हैं। आई एम लाइक डन। एंड आई कम होम वेरी एक्साइटेड एंड आई एम लाइक नानी आज रात को मैं नाइट आउट पे जा रहा हूँ, मैं मूर्थल जाऊंगा, ये वो। लाइक कहाँ जा रहे, कौन जा रहा है, किसने बोला कि तुम जा रहे हो? तो शी इज लाइक नहीं जाना है। प्लीज मेरे को जाने दो। नहीं। मैंने कशिश को फोन किया, मैं कहा ब्रो मेरे को नाइट आउट पे तो नहीं जाने दे रहे, हमने 12 बजे निकलना था। तो लाइक चल तू नानी से रीजनेबल टाइम पूछ ले, अपन तब चलेंगे। नानी से रीजनेबल टाइम पूछा, नानी ने बोला 6 बजे। मैं कहा नाइट आउट नहीं है नानी, ये अर्ली मॉर्निंग आउट है जब लोग सैर पे हैं, ठीक है। तो मेरे को अब फिर मैं बार्गेन कर रहा हूँ नानी से कि कितने बजे। तो शी लाइक अर्लीस्ट 4 o'clock। आई एम लाइक ओके, आई कन्विंस्ड कशिश एंड ऑल द अदर फ्रेंड्स कि 4 बजे मिलते हैं। वो लोग रेस्टलेस होने लग गए बीच में। ही लाइक नहीं, जल्द नाइट आउट का क्या फायदा हुआ फिर। तो 3 बजे लाइक ब्रो हम 2:30-3 बजे तेरे घर के पास आ जाएंगे। अब वो बाहर आ गए, मेरे को फोन कर रहे हैं, मैं नानी को उठा रहा हूँ। नानी 4 बज गए उठो, 4 बज गए उठो। नानी उठी, नानी ने टाइम देखा, कह रही है अभी तो 2:30 बजे। मैं कहा हाँ 4 ही है, मेरे को दरवाजा खोल के दो। तो मैं दरवाजा खोला, गया मूर्थल गए। दैट वाज माय फर्स्ट नाइट आउट एंड फर्स्ट मेमोरी विद दिस गाय। एंड सिंस देन आधा इसने मुझे बिगाड़ा है। फिर उसके बाद जब मैं बिगड़ गया पूरी तरीके से,
मैंने पूरा बजा दिया।
फिर उसके बाद मैंने जो थोड़ी बहुत कसर थी
Nice.
सारी खत्म।
That's great. That's a hilarious story, Snehil.
That's just me telling how मेरा बिगड़ने का जर्नी started.
Yeah.
Anyway, Zalak, you are the only one जिसने अभी तक अपनी पार्टनर इन क्राइम वाली स्टोरी नहीं बताई। I'm sure you must have one
I
at
think
least.
I found my partner in crime in Suroini, who is also a colleague of
Oh,
ours.
dude,
Also a
she
colleague,
has
yes.
the person who hijacks the most slacks
Yes.
in the office.
I
Slack,
just
the-
hijacked a newbie
Yes,
yesterday. So we have a new producer now, Sakshi. And I took her Slack while she was, I think, in the pantry or something. And I text another colleague of ours, Sparsh, who's the producer of Cyrus Says. I texted him. I listened to today's Cyrus Says episode. It was very bad. I think the producer can work on it better.
I think the
Producer can work on it better. So Sparsh doesn't realize at this point that it was me. So he replies saying, "Thank you for your constructive feedback. We are just experimenting right now."
Damn.
wow, yaar.
And then
Wow,
I
yeah.
texted another person from the
मैं लैपटॉप बंद
video-
करना भूल गया हूँ।
I texted somebody from the video team saying, Prem, I texted him saying, hey, do you want to do lunch today together? I've got this, I've got that. So उसने बोला, yes, where are you right now? I'll come. I said, I'm in the pantry. And Sakshi at that point was actually in the pantry.
That's very funny, very funny. These Slack pranks are very funny.
Zalak, this
As long as
doesn't
you're not
sound
bored.
as much partners in crime as just crime.
So this is the thing. It was just about yesterday because Surohini is in the States right now and she's
Right.
coming back after a month, so I have to do this alone. But
Oh,
one,
she's making up for Surohini.
yeah.
ताकि किसी को उसकी कमी
कमी
महसूस
महसूस
ना
ना
हो,
हो,
हाँ।
Exactly.
इसलिए
Thanks.
प्रैंक्स मैं कर देती हूँ basically.
So this is one very heartwarming incident that happened right after Surohini left. I think a couple of days later, I was sitting in the small conference room. I was working, doing whatever shit, and Saurabh, one of our producers, came into the small conference room just saying like, "Hi, what's up? Do you miss Suro? This, that, because Suro is one of my closest friends in the office, the closest friend in the office." So she was like, Saurabh asked me, "I know you miss doing pranks. Don't worry till Surohini comes back. I'm here. I'll support you. We'll do pranks together." So he told me Sakshi's laptop password actually.
What the?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why does Saurabh know it?
Yeah.
क्या चल रहा है?
He must have like.
यार मेरे लैपटॉप का पासवर्ड सिर्फ
Saurabh-
जेनेरिक पासवर्ड है यार. Shit.
Saurabh
Nice, so
does
maybe
sit right
we
next
are
to her.
next
So maybe he
target.
has like noticed at the corner of his eye, you know.
अरे
I
नहीं,
think all
सौरभ इनके
our
opposite
laptop
बैठता है.
passwords are
Oh,
IVM,
हाँ, Saurabh
aren't they?
changed, no? Yeah.
हाँ, so
अरे listeners को क्या पता
what
चलेगा?
is this public information?
Yeah,
But
this
he is
not-
right. He is right.
So the thing is, none of us has been like, हम लोग इतने आलसी
कि
हैं
हमने वो भी
कि
नहीं
हमने
change किया.
चेंज ही नहीं किया है.
Yeah.
सुरेश जी ने जब लैपटॉप सेट करके दिया
First
था
thing
ना,
he says,
तो उन्होंने IVM ही डाल के दिया था and he was
Yeah,
like,
beep that.
हाँ,
change कर
चेंज
लेना.
कर देना and then clearly 3 महीने अब्बास को
I've-
गए हैं.
Dude, I've had this
मैंने
laptop
मुझे-
also since I coming to
since the
office.
beginning of time.
since I've always had a laptop, never changed passwords. That's Suresh has set for us.
Yeah.
Suresh is our tech expert who basically gives us laptops
And keeps
Keep it
our
simple.
password.
Let's get to the next part of the episode,
Yeah,
which is let's talk about like some shows and movies about friendship.
Bro, जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा. One of my all-time
Of course.
favorite.
Of course. Oh, but I thought we would go the more traditional route and get Friends, the TV show, out of the way.
Yeah, let's get it
Because-
out of the way.
One of the great shows about friendship. Done. Okay, guys.
Nice.
Yes, that's it.
I think otherwise जैसे कि I don't think those people were very good friends.
Yeah, me too.
I think
Huh?
they're
Very
Why
good.
would
No.
you say that?
being
जोई को अकेला छोड़ दिया.
no. Being good friends and being tight friends are very different.
They used to meet
Being
every
tight with
day,
each other
every
and, like,
morning
being-
in a coffee shop
Who
before
does
going to
that?
work.
मैं रियल लाइफ की बात नहीं कर रहा भाई, मैं रियल लाइफ की ही बात
Yeah,
कर
तो
रहा
I
हाँ,
think
real life
They,
में.
I think they were very tight friends. They may not have been good friends.
They used to live together,
what I mean.
right? So even if you don't see each other throughout the day,
तो-
at the end of the day you're coming
यार
back.
देखो, द पॉइंट इज कि उन लोगों ने जोई चैंडलर को ऐसे बिल्ड किया जैसे कि मतलब दो जिस्म एक जान ऑफ सॉर्ट्स, ठीक है.
हाँ.
एंड देन मतलब सो मच सो कि जोई ने बोला तू मेरा सैंडविच का एक बाइट ले ले,
हम्म.
ठीक है, व्हिच इज अपेरेंटली द बिगेस्ट डील.
Yeah.
और एंड में अकेला छोड़ दिया जोई को.
अकेला छोड़ दिया मतलब क्या, शादी भी ना करे चैंडलर.
अरे भाई करे शादी, पर ऐसा आउट ऑफ ऐसा कंट्री साइड पे काहे शिफ्ट हो रहा है बे, उसके साथ
But then
रहना.
that-
अरे
but
वो
then
उसका फिर पर्सनल चॉइस है.
Chandler says ना,
हाँ, तो
we'll
There'll
exactly.
always be a room for
we'll buy a
Joey.
house.
Yeah.
Upstairs is a room where
यार
Joey
एक
can
तो
grow old.
I think
Yeah.
Okay,
She-
moving on.
ठीक है. She- anyway, so the thing was कि I think this is my issue with the writing, क्योंकि every friend out of the friends
Yeah.
got a good ending except of Joey, and I think
Joey got a
No,
spin-off.
Yeah, he got a spin-off.
Yeah.
A bad spin-off series.
a bad spin-off series, no doubt, but
Yeah.
then उसका ही एक आर्क था जो जैसा शुरू हुआ वैसे का वैसा ही रहा. So throughout the 10 seasons, you see Joey trying. एक तो जोई को बेचारे को 3 बार सच्चा प्यार हुआ पूरे फ्रेंड्स
हाँ.
में, तीनों बार छिन गई उससे.
हाँ, वो ठीक है,
ठीक है.
but his
उस-
arc, there is an arc. He starts as a struggling actor.
And then he remains a struggling actor.
No, he becomes a household name because
नहीं
of Days of Our
पर
Lives. and
एंड
all
क्या
of
रहता
that.
है उसका, एंड में वो स्ट्रगल ही कर रहा है. जो उसका स्पिन ऑफ मिला उसका बेसिस ही है दैट ही इज स्टिल अ स्ट्रगलिंग एक्टर एंड ही इज मूव टू हॉलीवुड नाउ टू स्ट्रगल देयर.
Snayhil, as struggling artists ourselves, we
Exactly.
know, we know
तो
that not everybody ends
अब
up as
जैसे
a star.
चैंडलर का कमिटमेंट फोबिया से उन लोग ने शादी का वो दिखाया, उसका जो जिस घटिया जॉब में वो था वहां से उसने अपना पैशन फॉलो किया. पता नहीं पैशन फॉलो करके पैसा कैसा मिला उसे, अपने को तो नहीं मिल रहा है.
Advertising. Yeah.
हाँ, पर उसने उसका वो आर्क दिखाया. रॉस रेचल का पूरा जबरदस्त आर्क है, ठीक है. रॉस मेरे को पसंद नहीं है. उसके बाद फीबी का आर्क है.
Yeah.
एक्सेप्ट जो वो स्ट्रगलिंग एक्टर स्टार्ट किया, बीच में उसको दिखाया कि उसको टेलीविजन सीरीज मिला एंड देन ही वेंट बैक टू स्ट्रगलिंग. उसके जो दोस्त थे, फीबी अपनी फैमिली में खुश होकर चली गई, रॉस रेचल शायद शिफ्ट हो जाते हैं एंड में, चैंडलर मोनिका शिफ्ट हो जाते हैं, वो बेचारा अकेला रह जाता है। एंड देन आई थिंक जो जोई स्पिन ऑफ है उसमें भी ही मेंशंस टाइम एंड अगेन कि यू नो ऑल ऑफ देम वेंट और ये और वो वगैरह वगैरह। सो आई डोंट थिंक दे वर हाँ मतलब होता है, दैट इज लाइफ, बट देन आई डोंट थिंक दे आर द perfect example of like good friends and all of that.
So-
yeah,
Because good
so-
friends stand
show-
by, they
and-
stick together.
Yeah, so a show which I think of greater than, in my mind at least, greater than Friends, when it comes to being friends, is the show Community. Are any of you fans of
Yeah.
Community?
I'm not a fan,
I've
but I
seen a
know
few
about it.
episodes, but I
Yeah.
never got into the show.
I love the show, and the main part of the show, the main aspect of the show is that you follow a tightly knit Spanish study group that come together because of like a false promises, but then they stick together because they need to still learn Spanish and they're study Spanish, and then they stick together, and it's hilarious and it's very funny. And I think it's like a spiritual successor for me, chemistry wise. It's a spiritual successor to me for Friends.
मतलब आई थिंक मैंने फ्रेंडशिप बेस्ड मूवीज मैंने बॉलीवुड की ज्यादा देखी हैं।
दिल चाहता है,
दिल
जिंदगी ना
चाहता है,
दोबारा।
जिंदगी ना
याराना।
मिलेगी दोबारा, तो
जाने
इट्स
ना।
इज वन ऑफ
I think
माय
that family
all-time
only is
favorite.
making all those.
हाँ
That Akhtar family.
family. अभी वो एक और भी तो बना रहे हैं, जीले कौन
Gile Zara,
बना रहे हैं?
Gile Zara,
हाँ,
correct.
कटरीना
Alia
आलिया
and
एंड
Priyanka.
प्रियंका चोपड़ा।
Yeah,
yes.
correct. I'm actually quite excited for that movie.
Yeah,
Even
me
I'm
too.
excited. उसका जो अनाउंसमेंट टीजर वीडियो था, that was amazing.
I think that movie
I
will
don't
do
think
better
I've
than
seen that.
Brahmastra.
Probably.
I'm putting it out there. Let's see
After
what happens.
Shamshera, this guy has
Yes.
just been hating on Ranveer
Yeah.
left, right, and
Shamshera
center.
was the worst.
Why did you watch
You want me to
it?
spend another episode talking about how bad Shamshera was? I'll do it. It was terrible.
नहीं, but I think जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा is one of my all-time favorite Bollywood movies, and I think I've watched it like more than 200 times. Now, don't make that joke.
That's
पहली
Dil
बारी में
Chahta Hai for
समझ
me.
आई थी कि नहीं आई थी.
That exact thing is Dil
But,
Chahta Hai for me. I've seen
Dil Chahta is also amazing,
more than 200 500.
amazing movie. But it's just that जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा थोड़ी और न्यू एज है, थोड़ी और आज के जमाने की अगर कह सकते हैं तो 2 से आए हुए 11 साल हो गए. But
Yeah.
फिर भी it sounds more relatable to me.
You know, when guys go
going
for to Spain for like
and
just to hang out.
skydive.
Snayhil is
and
like,
race
yo,
with
I
the
relate to
bulls."
that, man.
नहीं, मैं प्रॉब्लम्स की बात एक सेकंड, अगर उस स्टोरी को सेम रखना है और उसमें स्पेन हटा के मनाली डाल देना आपने,
हाँ.
मेरे को चलेगा. द थिंग इज मुझे वो स्टोरी इतनी जो उन्होंने कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स
But
दिखाए
going to Goa is far fetched.
Going to Goa is not
नहीं,
not Gen
not
Z,
Gen
okay?
Z.
It
I
needs to
can't
be
relate.
modern.
मतलब दिल चाहता is obviously a classic. उसके ऊपर तो
Fantastic movie. I think
fantastic
it's
movie.
dude. I watch it like every 2-3 months. No, I'll just
Yeah.
randomly watch Dil Chahta Hai.
Bro,
And it always still holds
इन
up.
दोनों मूवीज के अंदर जो सिमिलैरिटीज हैं वो बहुत हैं ऑब्वियसली,
Obviously.
बट जो इन्होंने फ्रेंड्स के बीच के कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स दिखाए हैं, मतलब इन्होंने एक ऐसी दोस्ती दिखाई है जो तुम्हारे लिए एक ऐसा नहीं है कि वो परफेक्ट रेनबो यूनिकॉर्न्स फ्रेंडशिप. उन्होंने दिखाया कि हाँ भाई, दोस्ती में प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं, स्टिल दे स्टिक टुगेदर, एंड देन जब कोई जरूरत का टाइम आता है, दे ऑल कम बैक और वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह,
Right.
जितने भी एक्सपीरियंस.
But I would still agree with Antariksh. I think Dil Chahta is sort of, even though they don't state this explicitly, there is also an element that the Akshay Khanna character is not as financially well-to-do as
That
Amir
is
Khan
true.
and Saif Ali
That's
Khan.
very true.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
But they cannot do that in Farhan.
In this
Farhan's
also, in
character
this
also,
one
right?
really?
also.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
Zindagi.
So actually, I don't think इसके अंदर वो financial उस पे इतना
in
वजन देते हैं.
when you're friends in school or college, that aspect comes into play a
Of
few
course,
years
of course.
later.
Yeah,
when
correct.
when
After you leave.
after
Yeah.
you leave,
वो अभी तक भी आ ही रहा है हमारे केस में तो.
exactly. हाँ. So I think it's important that films and TV shows about friendship also reflect that. कि ये नहीं है कि हर कोई एक ही सोशल स्टेटस का
हाँ,
है, एक
ट्रू
ही
ट्रू. अब जैसे उसके
financial
अंदर
status का.
मतलब जैसे जिंदगी न मिली तो बार में दिखाए, आई थिंक आई जस्ट से ZNMD, वरना हो जा रहा तो कोई पॉइंट नहीं है.
Yeah.
तो ZNMD में जैसे ये दिखाया कि ऋतिक वाज नॉट फ्रॉम अ वेरी वेल टू डू फैमिली,
But he
एंड
made
देन
his money.
हाँ
Yeah.
हाँ, फिर उसके
Stop.
बाद देन
Money man.
मनी मैन, हाँ, एंड देन इज लाइक,
Nasruddin Shah.
अब जैसे उसमें एक बहुत बेसिक सा डायलॉग है, इसमें इन्होंने ये नहीं दिखाया कि फरहान अख्तर को मनी क्रंच है, बट उन्होंने ये दिखाया कि उसके पास उतना नहीं है जितना लैविश
दूसरे लोग
ऋतिक
हैं,
और अभय के पास है.
हाँ.
बिकॉज ही इज लाइक, मैं तुम्हारे लिए बैग लाया हूँ, एंड इज लाइक 12,000 यूरोज का, एंड देन फरहान अख्तर इज लाइक क्या 12,000 यूरोज, एंड देन ऋतिक एक बहुत स्लाइट ऑन मारता है कि तेरी तनख्वाह भी इतनी नहीं होगी.
Yeah.
So the thing is कि again
Yeah, because he writes songs like Diamond Biscuit,
Diamond Biscuit, exactly.
Yeah.
Copywriter है ना भाई.
Correct.
मीडिया फील्ड में कहाँ
हाँ,
पैसा?
क्या करेगा? Correct.
क्या किधर है पैसा?
Fair. Absolutely. So what else though? Like so, ZNMD, Dilchata hai, they
So
are to
I'm
like a very common.
confused. Is Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na a friendship movie or a romance?
I
think
think
it's
yes,
romance.
definitely. The movie starts with a group of friends recollecting how
Yeah.
two of their friends
Yeah.
became like sweethearts,
Yeah.
That's true.
who
actually,
they
yeah.
were rooting for also to
Yeah.
get together. So I
That's
think
true.
yes, Jaane Tu Ya Jaane would
I
count
like
as a
Jaane Tu Ya Jaane.
That's
I
a
think
friendship
it's one
nice
of the
movie, yeah.
perfect movies.
Yeah.
One of the perfect movies.
Perfect movie तो
Like,
नहीं बोलूँगा
because
यार.
अब तू
कल हो
criticism
रहा
मत चालू कर
नहीं,
दे.
I mean,
आर्ट तो नहीं था.
अरे
Perfect
नहीं,
movie तो
बिल्कुल
नहीं है because both the lead actors are not great actors.
Actually,
but
I
still the
think
movie works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
still
think the
works.
movie
Sure.
works. The movie
Yeah, movie
works.
works.
Definitely it works. I think Imran Khan ki one of the very
First
beautiful
movie, very bad.
movies.
Yeah.
First movie, yeah.
Which reminds me, have you guys seen Ek Mein Aur Ek Tu?
नहीं
No.
यार.
Okay, so in that movie,
Who's in that?
Kareena.
Imran Khan and Kareena.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
Dude, okay, so
It is.
whether regardless of whether
Hmm.
you think it's good or bad, in the end, the thing in
It
that
doesn't
movie
even
is,
matter. Sorry.
yes, but also they don't end up together. So they have a relationship, and
Oh,
by
that's
the
right.
end they realize we're not compatible
Spoiler
for
दे
each
दिया
other.
तुम.
That's like the breakup. With Vince Vaughn
Yeah,
and Jennifer
kind of, but they
Aniston.
still remain friends in the
Yeah.
end. They're not romantically with each other, but they still remain friends. So I thought that was a little different from what we
यार
usually see.
बॉलीवुड में 3 ही पिक्चरें आई हैं क्या
Have
दोस्ती
you
पे?
guys seen
शोले.
शोले.
Ultimate, of course.
Of course. ये दोस्ती हम नहीं मर जाएंगे तोड़ेंगे नहीं दोस्ती.
Dude, you know one song I hate when it comes to friendship songs, right?
Hmm.
Ye Dosti I love. Ye
Okay,
Dosti.
okay.
It's a great song. One song I hate is Yaaro.
I was
Bro,
Wow,
why?
R.I.P. KK.
Why?
That one. I'm
Too
not a big fan of.
soon, too
That
soon,
one I'm not-
Antariksh.
And one I hate even more than that is Bas Yaade Yaade reh jati
Ali
hain.
Haider.
हाँ.
I
Purani
hate that
jeans.
song so much.
But एक second, why do you hate on यारों दोस्ती?
You think
Yaaro
it's
Dosti is okay.
overused? You
I think it's overused.
Uh-huh.
हाँ उस वजह से.
Yaaro
Okay.
Dosti is overused. The other one is just an irritating fucking song, dude. The Bas Batein याद रह
चल,
जाती
मतलब I've heard this song but I didn't like it that much तो मैंने उसको ज़्यादा सुना नहीं है.
Yeah, that one is
I
the
didn't
more
know
hated
this
one.
song.
That was the more hated
But
one.
I
Yaaro
think
Dosti is
यारों
okay.
दोस्ती मेरे को तो एक तो एक केके मेरे स्कूल से था तो थोड़ा बायस वैसे ही था.
हाँ.
Also I think it's a wonderful song.
I think it's a very good song, but it's been overused.
Yeah.
Every
वो तो
college
है ही है यार,
graduation,
वो तो है
वो तो
ही
हर
है.
हर
every
गाने में।
एक वो और एक
I
वो
know that
reunion
Abhijit
montage.
Sawant song.
पल
ये
भी था.
है प्यार के
हाँ, ये
पल,
अभिजीत सावंत का
प्यार
नहीं
के
है
पल।
गाना.
KK का है.
नहीं,
एक-
नहीं,
No,
yes.
no, but there's one Abhijit
soon.
Sawant song
That
about
also is a
friends.
very irritating song.
कौन सा?
मोहब्बतें लुटाऊंगा.
I genuinely know only
That
two
song.
songs actually.
That
हाँ,
song.
मोहब्बतें लुटाऊंगा और दूसरा जुनू 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 ये उसी का है ना जुनून उसकी
I have
एक
no
एक और
idea.
एल्बम आई थी.
हाँ, I think so.
याद नहीं मेरे को।
हाँ तो
जुनू
जुनू
That sounds
जुनू
like-
चढ़ रहा है.
Smells like Teen Spirit. Sounds like that tune I'm going with.
But on-screen
Hello.
friendships, Antariksh, have you seen the Bill and Ted movies?
The
Keanu
Reeves and the other guy. No, I
yeah.
haven't.
So for me, I think
Very good.
on-screen friendship, it's basically two guys who are stoners and they're best friends.
Oh.
And every movie, 3 movies have come out, and
Mhm.
every movie they always go on an adventure.
Yeah.
I think as far as on-screen friendships go, क्योंकि आपको हमेशा एक कोई बंदा या बंदी चाहिए होती जो who is as stupid in your head
Yeah.
as you are.
Like
so I
Kashish
thought-
and
Yeah,
Snayhil.
Like
or Surohini and Zalak. I don't know.
yeah.
So I think
Dumb and Dumber would be a friendship.
Dumb and
movie.
Dumber, another great,
Great friendship movie.
pair of friends.
One of my
on screen.
favorites
Hmm.
from Hollywood is Superbad, a movie starring Jonah Hill and Michael
Oh,
Cera,
yes,
directed by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg,
Yes.
and fantastic. Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg started writing this movie when they were
Friends.
13 years old.
Yeah, high school.
And they've been best friends all their lives. Okay,
Mhm.
when they were like in 13, 14 years, they started writing this movie. They made it when they were like 21, 22.
Hmm.
They'd already made their first movie.
And
it
they
was a movie
play
on
cops
friendship.
in the movie.
Yeah,
So-
because no, see, initially the idea was that they wanted to
Yeah,
play those
the
characters,
characters, yeah.
but
Hmm.
by the time they actually got to making the movie, they were older than the characters in the movie,
Oh.
so they couldn't play those characters. But dude, I like it this way more because those cop characters are hilarious. Bill Hader's the cop.
आपके
Yes.
आपके बेस्ट ऑन स्क्रीन फ्रेंडशिप क्या है बाज भाई?
वही तो बताया मैंने, Bill and Ted.
Oh,
और हिंदी फिल्म्स में मुझे सोचना मुन्ना एंड सर्किट.
bro.
fan.
Even
of
though
course.
he's like the henchman for
Yeah,
Munna Bhai, but still
yeah.
there is a
There is dude
It's
Lage Raho,
some-
that
Lage
part,
Raho,
oh
that
God.
scene, bro.
That scene where he cries and all, okay, sorry,
Yeah,
तू
yeah.
मेरे साथ रुका था पूरी रात
तो
जब
मैं क्या मस्त
Yeah.
हाक्का नूडल बना है ना.
great. Circuit. Dude,
Yeah, bro.
again, fantastic both movies.
Both of them, yes.
Bollywood sucks at sequels, except if it's Raju Hirani. Like that's like a written rule
True,
right
true,
now. You know?
true.
Yeah.
Zalak, what do you think? The best on-screen friendship?
I'm thinking.
Think.
would the Hera Pheri trio count as friends,
At some
Or
point
is
in
it-
the series,
Yeah.
or is it more
Yeah.
like it's like the
Entanglement.
situation was such that they had to rely
Yeah,
on
why
each
I
other?
guess.
Oh.
मतलब
I
बोलो,
got my
बोलो.
answer.
Hmm.
The friends from Kaipoche, all the three
Oh,
leads.
nice.
Oh.
Oh.
Antarik,
I really like their
Snayhil,
उसमें से
no?
एक
Three Idiots is about friendship.
उसमें से एक दूसरे को मार देता है ना
Yeah.
एंड में. हाँ, मस्त.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, just because I spoiled एक में और एक two.
Three
उस
Idiots,
picture में
did
भी
we already talk about Three Idiots?
No, we haven't talked
Okay,
about
so
it.
but
Dude,
you
3
continue.
Idiots, the only thing about 3 Idiots is that it's funny and all, whatever, but Amir Khan looks way older than the other two.
That's
Then
true.
Madhavan
But
and,
it works. That doesn't take me out of the
Yeah.
film. At least me
Three
personally.
Idiots is
But
a
it-
movie about friendship.
Of course.
it?
Yeah.
The entire movie
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
searching
yeah.
for
I
their
mean,
नहीं,
friend.
I
for
know.
that
हाँ,
sort.
मतलब ठीक है. मतलब
They're looking
I
at
think the
good
message जो वो ज्यादा देती है is like
It's about
जियो और
education.
जीने दो और
No,
types of
it's
sorts,
about-
right?
और
No.
बच्चों को जो pursue करना है
हाँ.
The
करने
message
दो.
is you pursue excellence, don't pursue success because success will
Yeah.
follow excellence.
Oh,
Oh.
English में बोल दिया.
English में बोल दिया.
Same dialogue. We haven't talked about Ye Jawani Hai Diwani.
Bro,
I
I
don't
don't
want
like
to.
that. I don't like that
I mean,
movie.
I really
like
Acha,
that
by the way,
version of-
just a random
friendship?
information. YGHD is playing on Friendships Day in Phoenix Mall, open theater. Mein. If you are a fan of the
No,
movie,
I'm not.
huh? Then why did you bring
Because it's about
that?
friends. And I thought
like
you
the
guys were.
movie.
I like
I
the
don't
equation
like
of
that.
Aditi and this one. Who's the
Wait, you like this?
Deepika's
You like
character.
Tamasha more?
No.
Tamasha
hate
more.
Tamasha.
I
I hate
love
Tamasha.
It's my
No, I like it.
top
See,
3 movies.
Tamasha, a movie I like, but I don't think it's about friendship. Where is
It's not
friendship?
about
No,
friendship.
I'm just talking about like what do you like from Ranveer's movie?
It's just random
Deepika
question.
movie.
अच्छा, random
Yeah.
question. Bro, तमाशा जब मेरे को उतनी समझ नहीं थी चीजों की, तब मेरे को बहुत मार लाइक वाह, ahead of its time picture. ठीक है, but now that I watch it, I'm like वाह, overacting हर जगह. So yeah, like I like तमाशा. I'm not saying कि मेरे को उससे कोई दिक्कत है, but थोड़ी थोड़ी है.
Fair. That's fair. I don't like Tamasha at all, but you're saying it's one of your favorites.
Top 3.
Oh.
Top 3.
Kaipoche,
So
Tamasha,
but you don't like Ye Jawani?
and Shashank. Redemption.
कौन सी?
Shawshank, sorry. Shawshank.
Did
I
you
know
just say
that.
Shashank?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Shashank
too
Redemption.
late.
your video, Zalak.
Shashank Redemption.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Dehika, please cut this for my friend. Dehika. Dehika.
Okay,
You're talking about
आज से
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank
Shashank
Redemption
Redemption.
का
Can
नाम
you not say it?
Shashank
Can
Redemption.
you not?
Remember we used to have a list in the office of everyone who
Yeah.
fucks up grammatically and shit.
Okay, ho gaya wo.
Bro, this is not
Yeah.
grammatical mistake.
Oh my god.
This is a Hindi name mistake.
This is Zalak's
Pronunciation.
recommendation for the next round.
Is the
Shashank
Redemption.
It's one of the greatest movies ever
Oh
made.
god.
Guys, it's great. If you've not seen Shashank Redemption, it is fantastic. And-
हर वो शशांक जिसने बदला लिया अपनी लाइफ में
Yeah.
will relate to this movie.
Oh man.
So you are
Done.
keeping Kaipoche and Tamasha over Shashank Redemption. अरे
Now we have to say Shashank. Yeah, we can't do
Shawshank. And Okja. Top 4.
कौन
Yes.
सी?
Oja.
Okja.
Okja.
That the monster movie.
The Parasite director, Bong Joon-ho's
Yeah.
movie.
Okay,
on
it's a monster
Netflix.
movie, right?
No.
Isn't it?
No.
I mean, it's about
No, not monster. yeah.
creature movie,
Creature
but
movie.
yeah.
Creature 3D.
His favorite movie.
You've never watched
Creature.
Creature 3D. Oh,
I've
you're
seen-
missing out on a comedy.
I've seen Piranha 3D. which
नहीं
is
नहीं
very bad
Creature
also.
3D अपना ऐसा इंडियन वर्जन है बिपाशा बासु के साथ.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
ओह
Is she the creature?
no no.
Is she 3D?
अरे वो गाना नहीं है, छोड़ो मेरे को याद नहीं.
Okay, dude, Andaz Apna Apna.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
Andaz Apna
yes.
Movie on
yes.
bad friends.
Amar Prem.
Bro, I
Amar
think
Prem.
I love Andaz Apna.
My favorite movie. That and Dilchata are literally my favorite movies.
But would you keep Andaz Apna Apna over Shashank Redemption?
You know what?
Dehika.
I would.
You would?
I would. Yeah. See,
Now she can't
You
cut
win,
it a
Dehika.
number of times.
Huh?
Q in Dehika.
Yeah.
He's cut everything.
I mean, you know, Dehika
Dehika, you're my friend.
Like this is a gold
Just want to
moment.
remind you.
अब तो तुम
Shashank,
प्रोडक्शन
Yeah.
टीम में भी नहीं.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Dehika, if you're my friend.
Right after the recording, she goes into Amit's house. Amit, I want to be back in production. I want IVM Likes back, damn it.
Just one more week.
One
Amit,
more
please.
week, Amit, please.
But Zalak, how has your experience been in the video team? And just sorry, cutting down the
This is
एकदम
58 minutes into the episode. Things you ask.
I suddenly realized I'm like ये तो पूछा ही नहीं कैसा जा रहा है video team तुम्हारा?
Definitely more.
Way better.
Way better than
Definitely better because,
I'm happier with my work.
dude, yeah, you don't have to
Wait,
stay
is,
back till like fucking 12 at night.
1
and all
second.
sometimes.
My team stays back till 1 and
Yeah,
4
yeah,
in the
yeah.
night.
That-
But
okay?
we are talking
Yeah.
about
Dude,
you,
Abhinit,
Zalak.
Abhinit stays all night.
He
in
stays
the-
all night.
Why?
We have a lot of work.
To do
Video
so?
team representation here.
I mean, you're not exactly there.
I am
No.
in the video team.
I think
now.
I think of you still
No,
more of
But
production.
you are that person जो दिल्ली वर्सेस मुंबई के एपिसोड में अंतरिक्ष था. ठीक है वो रिप्रेजेंट मुंबई कर रहा था but
Yeah.
all the points that I was like yeah bro
So I
I
was
think
born
Delhi
in
is
Delhi.
better.
I was brought up
Delhi, I
there.
guess.
I think Delhi food is better.
Delhi
But
food is
I'm from
better.
Mumbai.
It
I
is
think
what it
Delhi
is, guys.
infrastructure is better.
See
For sure.
It is, yeah. So
Yeah.
again, let's Delhi and Mumbai are good friends. Actually, no, they're not.
Can we go to recommendations now?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we've talked a lot about friendship and
so now the
stuff
flow of our
around-
episode is decided by Abbas's hunger.
Yes.
yes.
कि
How hungry?
Even I'm getting
भाई आपको
hungry.
भूख लग रही है? नहीं.
है.
See,
Okay,
हम
चलो,
episode
11 बजे हम recording
हम
करेंगे.
एपिसोड बंद कर देते हैं
Yes.
बीच में.
So we'll be right back after the short break for some recommendations as suggested by Abbas. All right, and we are back with some recommendations.
Sorry Abbas, hold your hunger for a little more while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
just
Abbas,
5
please
minutes,
wrap it up
Abbas.
quick.
Yeah, because of you, we couldn't finish.
what are
the
you having?
friendship.
What are you having for lunch today, Abbas?
What am I having? Well, right now I've ordered a sandwich and a croissant
From?
because I didn't have breakfast, so I'm having a breakfast as lunch.
Brunch.
Brunch.
What?
Yes.
Regular
From
butter
Bawa
croissant?
Zest.
तुम्हारे
Bas,
बड़े
good.
तुम्हारे बड़े बजट हैं जो खरोसों
बड़े
वसों आ रहे हैं.
तू चुप
Dude,
रहे.
Bawa
तू
Zest-
एक रात में
Bawa
जस्टिन
Zest
बीबर के लिए आ
सस्ता-
जाता है कॉन्सर्ट.
Bawa Zest sasta tikao. Bawa Zest.
Baba what?
Bawa Zest by
Bawa
Chiron.
Zest.
Huh?
Yeah.
I know restaurants all over.
But that's not my recommendation. It's a good
Yeah, it's
place.
not- It's nice.
You can
It's
eat
like-
there.
It's like a slightly more premium Mevans. You know, that's kind of like the vibe I get from Bawa Zest. Whatever.
Okay. Moving on. You want to
Mevan's
go
also great.
first?
Huh?
Antarik,
Okay,
what's
sure.
your
I'll go first.
recommendation?
I would like to recommend. So a lot. Since the days of pretentious movie reviews with
Mhm.
Biswa Kanan, a lot of those kind of channels have been becoming popular. A more recent one, which I might have recommended, I'm not sure, is Only Desi.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
So we all know Only Desi. Only Desi is
channel.
great. Another channel, but Only Desi is huge already, right? He has a lot of
Mhm.
followers and whatever.
True.
A channel which is more upcoming than Only Desi, but is just as funny according to me, is a channel called Yogi Baba.
Okay.
Okay, he does the exact same thing as
Hmm.
Only Desi does. Comments on like popular movies of the past
Mhm,
and basically runs through the plot line of the movie and basically makes fun of it. And it's a very fun channel, very easy recommendation. Yogi Baba. check it out. What about you, Abbas? What would you like?
So my recommendation is also a YouTube video actually, not a
क्योंकि यही
channel.
तो करते हो पूरा दिन ऑफिस में.
ये channel.
हेडफोन तो निकालते नहीं हो.
So the channel I have recommended in the past, it's a very famous YouTube channel called Nerd Writer.
I love
And,
Nora. Oh,
yeah,
I also recommend
He also does video essays, but I specifically
Are
want
you
to
gonna recommend every frame of painting?
अरे
No.
बोलने दो.
I want to recommend the Nerd Writer's recent video at the time of this recording. So he's Ivan Pushak is the name of the guy who runs the channel, and he's written a book about compiling his favorite essays and his observations about pop culture. But he's made a video in support of the book about why he started the Nerd Writer channel.
Nice.
And it's a very good example of how in today's day and age how a YouTuber is not seen on the same level as, let's say, a filmmaker or an author.
Yeah.
People think that YouTuber are a lesser quality of critic or artist, but this is a great example of how Ivan used YouTube as a medium to make his name, to try out his editing and writing skills,
Yeah.
and then finally sort of become a channel with more than 1 million subscribers, and now he has a book out about his observations. So I think it's a great example of what an artist or what a critic is in 2022, that using modern tools he has done something very traditional and gotten more of an audience than someone would have back in the old days. So
Understood.
it's a great video. It's just him talking to the camera and sort of playing some older clips from his videos. So yeah, the recent video of the Nerdwriter channel is my recommendation.
Amazing.
All right.
It's called why I started Nerdwriter.
Okay.
Nice.
Snail, what about you?
I would like to recommend a play. I think मैं काफी plays recommend कर चुका हूँ. देख रहे हो आप लोग वो plays मैं भी
You should
बोले जा
write
रहा
a playbook. Like
Yeah,
Barney Stinson.
if you've checked any of Snayhil's play recommendations, please comment or write.
Yeah, bro.
emails to
Actually,
us.
recently I watched this play called Dhumrapan.
Mhm.
It's a
Was it in your house?
Did people just smoke and during the whole play?
Hey.
so the play is
So
set
if
up.
I smoke, am I a playwright? Sorry. Go ahead.
I apologize, Snehil.
और इस इंसान ने वर्कशॉप्स ले रखे हैं. ये तो हाल है.
What? You've taken workshops?
Yeah, you said na you've gone to acting school or ये और
Oh, I never said
अच्छा,
comedy.
workshop
ली है नहीं
हाँ,
ली
attend
नहीं
नहीं
है.
नहीं बातें देख.
Yes.
So actually the play is set up in the smoking area of a corporate office.
Ooh,
Okay.
एंड वहाँ पे कैसी कॉन्वर्जेशंस हो रही हैं. सो उन लोग को एक मंडे को उनका हेड ऑफिस से बॉस आता है और वो बताता है कि फ्राइडे तक मैं किसी एक को फायर करने वाला हूँ क्योंकि ऑफिस की हालत जो है वो काफी खराब है.
Fun.
तो हम लोग ऐसा कॉस्ट कटिंग या ऐसा कटबैक्स कर रहे हैं. तो वन पर्सन विल बी आउट. सो इज लाइक फ्राइडे तक इन दिस वीक वील डिसाइड वन ऑफ यू विल
fired.
मतलब वी लेट वन ऑफ यू गो. तो उन 5 दिनों में स्मोकिंग रूम में क्या बातें होती हैं. इट्स कमेंट्री ऑन द कॉर्पोरेट कल्चर.
Psyche also. Human psyche.
या ठीक है. फिर उसके बाद कैसे सो देयर इज दिस इंटर्न. एक कैरेक्टर है एक इंटर्न का जो आपको बहुत ही वैसे रियलिटी चेक्स जैसे जेन जी रियलिटी चेक्स देता रहता है कि मतलब जैसे अगर आप लोगों को पसंद नहीं है ये नौकरी तो छोड़ दो ना यार. क्या किसी ने बांध के थोड़ी रखा हुआ है.
And sounds like you, Snehil.
Yeah, of course. So and then there's this guy who's been working there 22 साल से and he's like नहीं एक डिसिप्लिन होता है ये होता है. This is how the world works. तो ऐसे कंडीशनिंग का फर्क, commentary, stuff like that. So they have a tech guy, they have an intern, they have a veteran and the boss. So ऐसे कुछ characters हैं and I
जो
think
हर
it's a-
ऑफिस में मिलेंगे.
जो हर
आपको.
ऑफिस में मिलेंगे. इट्स अ
हाँ.
फुल्ली रिलेटेबल प्ले
हाँ.
एंड छोटा सा प्ले है 1.25 घंटे का.
Okay.
कॉमेडी है.
Where do you watch it, Prithvi?
पृथ्वी.
So I just looked it up. Akarsh Khurana has directed
Yeah,
it.
Akarsh-
Who's a very well known
He
director.
plays the boss.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually इसकी एक one of the cast members is Kumud Mishra also.
Oh, nice.
I मतलब he didn't play when I was जब
He was not
मैंने
in the-
देखा he was
हाँ,
not there.
हाँ.
But it was an amazing experience. तो अगर कभी आपके आसपास के थिएटर में कभी ये प्ले हो तो you should
हाँ.
definitely go and watch it.
मैं
It's
थाने
fully
में
worth.
रहती हूँ, मेरे आसपास
थाने में काफी प्लेस होते हैं एक्चुअली.
सब मराठी होते हैं यार.
अच्छा हाँ वो.
But what would you like to recommend
Yeah.
except not Marathi plays?
And living in Thane.
I live in
No, I
Thane.
would recommend living in Thane actually because it's really quiet.
Actually,
Yeah,
yes.
that's true.
Than Bombay.
Yeah, yeah.
No
I'm always
wide
imp-
spaces.
like people
long
make fun of
roads.
Thane about being outside Bombay. Bombay bhi nahi hai. But
It's
every time I go to
technically
Thane,
Bombay,
I'm kind of
honestly.
impressed. You know?
It is
Yeah.
nice.
तो पहली बार जब मैं थाने गया था मुझे मालूम नहीं था कि थाने कितनी दूर है यहाँ से.
काफी
लाइक 2 ही हफ्ते हुए थे मुझे मुंबई आए और कुणाल कामरा का सेट
Show
था.
था, हाँ.
अरे हाँ, I know.
हाँ तो वहाँ पे थाने में काफी कॉमेडी गिग्स होते
हाँ,
रहते हैं. हो
हाँ,
सकता है वेन्यू सस्ते होंगे रेंट
हाँ.
करने के लिए. बट वो तो कुणाल कामरा का प्ले था तो आई वांटेड टू
Play नहीं था.
सॉरी
Comedy show था.
कॉमेडी शो था तो आई वांटेड टू अटेंड इट एंड आई लाइक ठीक है चलते हैं. मैंने मस्त कैब बुक किया. 800 रुपए का कैब. लाइक क्या.
That's cheap.
तो मैं लाइक होता होगा मुंबई में ऐसे ही चलता होगा पास ही होगा. दिल्ली में मुझे आदत ही नहीं है इतना ट्रैवल करने की. इतना ट्रैवल करके अपन हरियाणा पहुंच जाते हैं दिल्ली में. भाई खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा है. 2 घंटे तक अपन गाड़ी में ही
कुछ भी
बैठे.
कहाँ से जा रहा
Snehil
था
thought
तू?
मरीन लाइन से.
going from
Why?
coming from Delhi
Go
to
by
Bombay
train.
for Bieber was shorter than going to Thane.
Actually. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, so
That's the play. Dhumrapan is the play.
Yeah, Dhumrapan is the
yeah,
play.
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Zalak, what about you?
my recommendation is, so I think by this point everybody knows that I'm vegan who was listening to Likes before.
What, you're vegan?
So I recently
That's great.
experimented by ordering this vegan mesur pak from this website called Vijay Sweets, and they just delivered it yesterday, and I tasted it today, and it's fucking amazing. Like, you wouldn't realize that it's vegan. It's so good. My second recommendation is this Japanese movie called Shoplifters from 2018, where there's a group of people, one couple, one old lady, a couple of teenager youngsters,
Yeah.
whatever. They all stay together, chori chupe, not legally technically,
Yeah.
and they do part-time jobs, but their main source of income or like source of anything is
Shoplifting.
shoplifting.
Okay, wow.
Oh.
And
So
it's
they're
the story
posing
of,
as a family. Yeah.
they're posing
yeah.
as a family basically,
Oh.
and it's the story of, it's I think 1.5 hour, 2 hour movie. It's their journey of shoplifting, how they do it, what are their tricks and everything,
Mast.
and by the end of it, how they get caught and
Shit.
what happens to them. I was just saying that I've spoken about Dehika a lot in this episode, so everybody who doesn't know Dehika,
Oh, yes.
she's the audio engineer who
Yeah.
edits this.
Who's not
will-
gonna
I don't
edit Shashank
He
Redemption?
is.
Yes.
He's my best friend in this world.
I saw what you did there. You tried to give Dika credit
Yeah.
in the hopes that she
Can
listens to
you
you. I
not?
saw what you did there.
And
Can you
then she
not?
suddenly
Yeah.
said she's my best friend also.
Yeah.
एक ही
Oh.
एपिसोड में सुरोहिनी
Surohini को
से
diss किया.
Surohini, if you're
Yeah.
listening to
Surohini is my
this in the
partner in
States.
crime. Surohini is my partner in crime. That's a separate thing.
अच्छा.
But
You have
what
division.
we understood from this episode
Is that
Shut up.
Shashank
Redemption.
Shut up.
Redemption,
It's one of the
Shut up.
greatest
Why
movies
did I
ever
do
made.
this?
Yeah.
Oh my
But
God.
Kaipoche is better than Shashank
Yes.
Redemption.
Yes, that is.
And also has
3
a
heroes
character
who
called
were
Shashank.
Yeah. Shashank could redeem himself
In that movie, yes.
in that movie.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, so that brings us to the end of this episode. Next week we'll be talking about football, which will
Oh,
be
wow.
new to.
So then I will not be around.
We might have Shashank on
Redeeming himself.
redeeming himself.
But you told me you had Lionel Messi.
As a
one-
guest?
As
Yes,
a guest, yeah.
for that
So all the
episode.
Messi fans.
Dude, also, you know what's really impressive about Lionel Messi, right? He insisted. He was like, no, I don't want to do this online. I'll
Yeah,
come
I'll
to the
come to the
studio in
studio.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the end of this episode, and we've shared all the fun stories about our friends.
Yes.
You also
That we could remember at least.
that we could
I'm
remember,
sure, I
and
think
the
I
ones
know.
that were like जो बता सकते थे public में.
Yeah.
Correct.
I think
Like,
मैंने वो भी
we-
बता दिया जो नहीं
We'll
बता
share some
सकता
more
था.
stories after the
Yeah.
cameras are off and all. Yeah, basically.
Which you can't listen to.
Sorry, guys.
So
Those are the good ones.
you guys who are listening can also share your stories with us if you would want to.
Yes.
We'll read them.
If any
if
of
we
you,
want to.
any of you are friends with us, share your memories. if you
Memories
want.
with us.
Yes. And share this episode on Instagram or
Yes.
whatever, okay?
Yeah,
We'll try and get our friends to react to
Yeah.
this episode.
I don't promise
Wow,
that. I'm
take
not in touch
credit.
with many people.
got
as
credit.
Zalak,
Thank you.
as Zalak,
The video
said.
producer at
Yeah.
IVM.
Yeah.
Just-
So guys, thank you for this. Oh, Abbas, you wanted to say something?
No, that's okay. I was just gonna say that Zalak came up with this idea saying, "Don't put this on the episode, but what if?"
Okay, guys, bye. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Shashank. See you.
Bye.
Bye.